I hear him. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Hey, what's up with it, fam? It's Hot Boxing Minute, your favorite pharmaceutical engineer turned boxing analyst. Drum roll, please. We got a lot of major announcements go down today. Well, let's start off with the big elephant in the room, or should I say, the big heavyweight in the room. Deontay "the Bronze Bomber" Wilder. The date was made official, folks. For those of you who haven't been paying attention, they finally got a date. They got a location. October 15th at the Barclays Center out there in New York City. We see the return of Bomb Squad Deontay "the Bronze Bomber" Wilder. His opponent, for those of you who don't already know, I think I talked about this in previous videos, is Robert Helenius, the Finland guy, born in Sweden, raised in Finland, coming off of back-to-back knockout wins against Adam Kownacki, when Adam Kownacki was still the undefeated dude in the division. So Robert Helenius was a former sparring partner of Deontay "the Bronze Bomber" Wilder, but Robert Helenius himself is also a big dude. Let me see if I can pull up Robert Helenius' dimensions. Hold on. Oh, he a big boy, 6'7", with a 79-inch reach. What are we looking at with Deontay Wilder? Hold on a second. I'm checking out the reach here. 83 inches. So, you know, Deontay Wilder's just a smidgen taller and has, 3 or 4 inches on his reach. Anyways, they both hit very hard. They both hit like trucks. I'm excited to see the Bronze Bomber back in action. Now, whether or not you've been living... excuse me. So, yeah. Barclays Center. Caleb Plant and Anthony Durrell. Caleb Plant, Chingos, Pelos, Chingos, Listos, Pelos, Chingasos is going to be the co-headline. So that's actually a pretty decent card. I'm still not too sure about the pay-per-view price tag. PBC really does us boxing fans, just a stab in the heart with those pay-per-view prices. But, I'm going to probably end up copying it because I've got an LLC and it's all a tax deduction on my end. Now, Deontay "the Bronze Bomber" Wilder, whether or not you like him or you hate him, he is the greatest American heavyweight boxing champion that we have in this modern era. He really is. The man's knockout to win ratio was something like 97.6%. Now, let me put that in layman's terms. He is exciting to watch. It just is what it is to see a man that tall who's putting other guys that same height to sleep. It makes you want to watch it. This is Deontay "the Bronze Bomber" Wilder. Now, he's making his comeback return in October 15th. The last time we saw Deontay Wilder in action was last year, 2021, in October. The conclusion of that trilogy with the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Didn't work out so well for Deontay Wilder, but at the beginning of that fight, we did see some new wrinkles in his game. I'm not sure if he is still going with the same coach, but we're about to find out soon enough once all the details come to the surface. I'm not really sure what's going on with his coaching situation. I have seen him in gym sessions, in photographs, floating around online with guys like Joseph Parker, oddly enough. I don't know if Joseph Parker is training with him or camping with him. Beats me. But, yeah. Whether or not you like Deontay Wilder or you hate him, you can't deny Deontay "the Bronze Bomber's marketability. He is easily the largest pay-per-view domestic pay-per-view attraction in boxing, outside of Canelo Alvarez, who's I don't consider a USA product. Deontay Wilder is the biggest pay-per-view attraction on the PBC roster. Yes, folks, he is larger than Errol Spence Jr. and larger than Gervonta Davis, not just physically, but as far as marketability and the kind of pay-per-view numbers he pushes. Yes, folks, Deontay Wilder pushes more units than they do. So this is Deontay Wilder. And when push comes to shove, Deontay Wilder is great for boxing. He's a loud, charismatic personality. He draws attention. And when it comes to things like that, I'm always going to support that when it comes to boxing. If you don't already know, I will support anything that brings eyes to the sport. Good or bad, folks, attention is attention. And when Deontay Wilder is involved in a fight, people pay attention. It's a compelling storyline that's going to get people to watch. And compelling storylines are what it takes to sell a pay-per-view. Now, it might not sell 3 or 4 or 500,000 units. It might just sell 100,000 units, but a compelling story is what you need to sell a pay-per-view. And Deontay Wilder coming back from that trilogy fight loss to Tyson Fury is a compelling enough argument to get some people to purchase this pay-per-view. I could easily see it selling above 100,000 pay-per-view units just because folks are going to want to see, is Deontay Wilder still that same explosive knockout monster that he was before he had that trilogy fight with Tyson Fury? We're going to find out come October 15th, folks. And I'm excited for it. Listos, Pelos, Chingazos. We got the return of Caleb Plant. That got announced as the co-headline to the Deontay Wilder card. So I'm excited to see Caleb Plant again. Some of you might remember him from getting knocked out by Canelo Alvarez. But hey, he sold the hell out of that fight. Listos, Pelos, Chingazos, our favorite white chocolate boxer. Caleb Plant is coming back into the ring, folks, and his opponent's going to be Anthony Durrell, a guy with a deep amateur pedigree and a former champion himself. So this is going to be fun. You know, you got Caleb Plant, who is a mobile boxer, likes to use the shoulder roll / Philly shell technique defensively. You got Anthony Durrell, who's a classically trained puncher who did have a deep amateur pedigree himself. So this is going to be good. Anthony Durrell is coming off that crazy uppercut knockout loss. I believe his opponent's name was Hernandez. I believe that was the opponent's name, Mark Hernandez or something, but he knocked that dude out cold nasty in one of the potential candidates for knockout of the year. So I look forward to this fight. I don't see either one of them having a significant advantage. I'm leaning towards Caleb Plant to win by decision because Caleb Plant strikes me as a more intelligent boxer overall. Actually, they're both intelligent boxers, but Caleb Plant has less mileage and fresher legs. And I think that's going to give him the advantage in a fight against Anthony Durrell. Listos, Pelos, Chingazos. It's the return of Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant. Anyways, just want to discuss those topics really quick. The next topic on the docket, don't have a lot I'm going to be talking about in this episode, but Vasily Lomachenko dropped the announcement. He touched down in LA on Tuesday, so everybody was under the assumption he was going to begin camp, and those assumptions turned out to be correct. He dropped the announcement that he is going to be fighting Jamaine Ortiz, the blue chip lightweight prospect. Ideally, I think it's sometime in October that this fight is going to go down, and it's a great fight. It's a great fight. If you are a boxing fan, you already know who high-tech Vasily Lomachenko is. Some of you might not know who Jamaine Ortiz is. Jamaine Ortiz is a blue-chip lightweight prospect with a deep amateur pedigree. He fought guys like Teofimo Lopez and Abraham Nava in the amateurs. As a pro, he's riding a wave of confidence coming off of back-to-back wins against Joseph Adorno and the former champion Jamel Herring. So don't discount what Jamaine Ortiz is bringing into this fight against Vasily Lomachenko. So, you know, I think for some of you boxing fans out there that are unfamiliar with Jamaine Ortiz, he is athletic, he is fast, he throws punches and bunches, he has great footwork. And of course, we got Vasily Lomachenko, high tech himself, cuts angles, has great footwork. Now, whether or not you like this matchup or not, I think it's a great matchup. I think some of you out there in the boxing world might be thinking, who is high-tech fighting? Vasily Lomachenko is fighting Jamaine Ortiz. Listen, this fight really can go either way. We don't know what condition Vasily Lomachenko is after this long hiatus from boxing. He's been out there in Ukraine dealing with the Russia conflict. And when he comes back into the ring in October, he will have not been in the ring for almost a year. It's 10 months. And then you got Jamaine Ortiz riding a wave of confidence. So it could be Jamaine Ortiz's coming out party, or it could be a warm-up fight for Vasily Lomachenko in his quest to get the undisputed straps from Devin the Dream Haney. Who knows? But don't sleep on the possibility, folks. Don't sleep on the possibility. I'm excited. I interviewed Jamaine Ortiz a few months back. He is a solid dude, very humble, very hardworking. If you follow him on social media, you know the dude is constantly in the gym grinding. And you already know Vasily Lomachenko ain't taking no shorts. His father, Anatoly Lomachenko, underrated, one of the best boxing trainers in the game. He's got, you know, Vasily Lomachenko and Alexander Usyk as his students. So he's definitely got that pedigree. So he's got a great corner. Vasily Lomachenko takes no shorts. I've never seen Jamaine Ortiz take a short. This is going to be a fun fight. I don't really know who to favor. I really don't. I think I'm going to be watching, you know, what Lomachenko looks like in press interviews, what his workouts are looking like before I can really give myself an estimate of how I think that fight's going to play out. Anyways, folks, what do you folks out there think about Vasily Lomachenko and Jamaine Ortiz in a potential October date for Vasily Lomachenko's return fight to the ring. Let me know in the comment sections what you think. Press that like button, folks. Are you not already pressing follow? Anyways, if you don't already know, this is Hot Boxing Minute, the future of boxing analysis on YouTube. Peace.